Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow, Avenger, ex-KGB, and world-class spy, actively engages a series of high-risk assignments in order to atone for her past sins. In this week's Comic Book of the Week. Natasha Romanoff, who, when she was first introduced back in the 1960s in the Avengers, actually started off as a villain, and later on had a romance with Hawkeye, came over to the side of good, and it was interesting because this was during the height of the Cold War, and now, of course, she refers to her past as part of the KGB, and she still is very proud of her Russian roots, as she should be. So it's interesting because as the Black Widow, well, she did a lot of really morally questionable things, and so there's that sense of, you know, I have to atone for these things. And so this series, which is beautifully illustrated by Phil Noto, explores her undertaking these very dangerous assignments, and she has an assistant who himself is very interesting, and again is not afraid to get his hands dirty. And so it's interesting because you take the character who from the Avengers, who you guys, you know, many of you may know as Scarlett Johansson's character in the Avengers, and you put her in these really dangerous assignments in which she does get her hands dirty, she does kill people, and, you know, she has to do these things and not implicate the Avengers. Now, the one plot flaw I saw in this comic was the fact, okay, you don't want to embarrass the Avengers or do something that will possibly blow back on them in a bad way. So you would think that maybe she would create a variant costume, and maybe, you know, in the world of repulsors and pin particles and super science, maybe come up with some kind of hair dye. So, you know, there would be some degree of plausible deniability. So that's the only real flaw I see in the series. But again, you have this really crisp writing and this beautiful art, which more than compensates. And this is a series which I'm really excited to start collecting, and I think you'd enjoy it a lot. Okay, guys, well, I see a message behind the camera. Oh, what's that message? Oh, yeah, to follow me on Pinterest and Twitter at Lord Coyote 2000. Have an awesome day, and I'll be talking to you very soon. Bye.